Hi friends, Mrs. Garrett here again. I have a book to read to you today called Birds, and it's by Kevin Henkes. You might remember him. He was one of the authors, or the author of Chrysanthemum and Lily and Her Plastic Purse. I really like those books from him. And the illustrator of this book is Laura Dronzek. So let's read Birds. But I wonder if this book is going to be fiction or nonfiction informational. Do you think you guys could help me figure that out? All right, this book is Birds by Kevin Henkes and illustrated by Laura Dronzek. And look at that dedication page right there. It says, "For our parents and our children." That's a lovely thing that they wrote this book for those important people in their life. In the morning, I hear birds singing through the open window. Birds can be yellow or blue or brown or red or even green, I think. Look at those beautiful birds in that tree. It's interesting that I noticed that they're eating, maybe that's a cherry tree because there's all kinds of what look to be like cherries there. Sometimes they are so black that you can't see their eyes or their feathers, just their shapes. That almost kind of looks like a shadow, doesn't it? Birds can be big or any size in between. Oh, birds can be big or little or any size in between. This is interesting, boys and girls. This book, even though it has illustrated pictures, I feel like this book is giving me information. Do you think this book is telling me a story, or do you think it's giving us information? Be ready to tell me. Once I saw 7 birds on the telephone wire. They didn't move, and they didn't move, and they didn't move. I looked away for just a second. What do you think happened? And they were all gone. Oh, goodness. If birds could make marks with their tail feathers when they flew, think what the sky would look like. It would be all jumbled up looking, wouldn't it? Because birds don't fly in a straight pattern. They fly all over. If clouds were birds, the sky would look like this or this. How pretty is that? If there are lots of birds in one tree and they all flew away at the same time, it looks like the tree yelled, "Surprise!" If I were a bird, I'd ask where all the other birds go. When it's stormy and they can't go to their nest. Look at the beautiful pictures in that book. It's interesting how they used multiple illustrations. I like to pretend I'm a bird. I can't really fly, but I can do this. I can sing. Interesting. That was a good book, wasn't it, boys and girls? Next time you guys are able to go to the library, you might be able to find this one. But, it's interesting because this book really didn't tell us a story, really, but it didn't tell us, but it gave us information too, but it really didn't feel like an informational book. It's interesting to try to think about and figure out what genre that book is. So I did get some new information, but I also did like thinking about the girl and the character that was telling the story. So, interesting to me. We'll have to talk about that when we meet. All right, love you. Have a good day.